shot, one kill.
Never done.
One shot, one kill.
Never done.
One shot, one kill.
Heroes never die.
What is going on, everybody? It is another great night in Owlet history. We got a makeup match going on between Vote Meme Today and OlderWatch. I am joined by my good friend, Gazorpazorp. Gazorpazorp, how are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. I swallowed hair earlier, so I'm a bit raspy in my voice right now, but I'm fine.
Everybody, hair is delicious, but don't eat too much.
It's definitely not. I can't confirm it's not. No, but we have two teams that are near the bottom of the standings. However, looking at the standings, if OlderWatch gets the win cleanly here, so like a throw, that would put them in prime position for the next match, if things go their way, to get into the top 8. And
yeah, I mean,
and for Vote Meme Today, they're much farther off, but both of them kind of need this win if they're going to hope to make the playoffs.
Yeah, so we have two teams that are both in the bottom half of the rankings. OlderWatch is, I think, 1-6.
2-6, I believe. No, 2-7. No,
I lost my screen.
2-7, I think. I think they're 2-7. Hold on. Scuffed. All right.
OlderWatch is 2-5, and Vote
2-5.
1-6. We apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen.
Apologize.
We have one person who's high on hair, and I'm very sick.
High. That is very true. Both of us are not feeling our best right now, but we are here and we are ready to cast this.
We're here, we're tired, it's late, and we're gonna do it. All we need to do is change the map, because I think we're not going to Hanamura first. I believe...
First, we are in Nepal.
Nepal? What do you like about Nepal?
Well, first of all, it's one of the most skill-intensive maps in the game, and according to Vote Meme Today's team info page, their best map type is King of the Hill, which that is the first map. If they win this, they're going to get a sizable amount of momentum going in, and looks like here we're going. We are getting in right now.
Good. We need to get this done ASAP. I am tired, ladies and gentlemen. I need to sleep.
All right.
Anyway, also, don't tell the FCC, because we're showing a little Nepal right here. I'm sorry I had to do that one.
It's okay.
We are going to... What's this map called? I can't remember.
This map is Sanctum, I believe.
Sanctum of Nepal. Do you think we're going to see any type of Roadhog coming out on this map?
Most likely. The most optimal comp, at least in popular opinion here, is Orisa Hog, rather. I find that Ryan Zarya can work well here. However, unless they're running goats, the standard comp is Orisa Hog. So, let's see. All right.
We do see one going. Yeah, we do see one team going with that Orisa Hog. On the other end, we're seeing more of a weird... What would you call that?
I would call that, if anything, modified goats, possibly. Like, we have the Winston in place of the Rhine, and possibly the Reaper in place of the Diva. The question is, are they going to play it like modified?
Yeah,
or are they going to play it as a separate style of comp? Because the thing that makes modified goats is the way it's played. And here we go.
So it is going to be like... I mean, you can't really call it goats. Let's just call it... monkey.
Well, it has...
We're talking about Russian science gone wrong. A monkey mixed with a goat? Science said it couldn't happen. So right now they actually get good position onto the point. I guess their goal is just to try to cap the point before this this pulled pork over there gets them into the, gets them to do anything. And it looks like it's actually working out.
We're playing very passively. However, Meme are pushing up. They are pushing up. Ana goes down.
Yeah, we are seeing our first skid. Jaeger gets taped out paper on a
and it looks like... Yeah. Looks like the less standard comp is going to take it right now.
Yeah,
Very
so what,
interesting.
right there, what we saw was one team was afraid
Yeah.
to walk forward with.
They were afraid to walk forward with a superior comp as well.
Yeah, and once you saw that first initial hook by the Roadhog, you should have seen one team. You should have seen.
I don't think they were aware of that Reaper coming on the left.
Yeah, so the Reaper is kind of an interesting pick. He's a lot different than the way he used to play.
Ooh, that's a huge
another
right
Reaper
off that.
pick right there. Reaper takes out Fatastrophe. Little Pepper is also going to take out Ice Cygnus, so it's looking good. Is that OlderWatch on blue, or is that Vote Memes today?
I believe that is vote meme today on blue.
All right, so Vote Memes today, after a shaky start, kind of just walking
They
forward
easily
right now.
take it back. Easily.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a good boot by the Brigida, but it's not going to be enough. As Vote Me Today take the point back. A decent amount of percent for a first take, but not as much
I'd
as
like
they would
to
have
see it
hoped.
get
I
up to
believe.
above 50%, honestly.
Yeah,
The big thing with that is you didn't really stall too much.
no. They
you got,
didn't
like,
have
a
the
complete
did they have the
team.
opportunity, though? That's the
Yeah.
question I have to ask. And we're getting right back into it. They're pushing up on the right.
Yeah, so they are pushing through the small little corridor. The hook does come
That's
out on the
it. Ooh.
Brigida and does get a kill, but
bit
Little
too
Pepper
close.
shoots in an ult through that hallway and
A
picks
bit-
up a lot of damage. But no,
A bit too close for it to be as effective as he would have liked, but it did zone them very well. That
Yeah.
was a true zoning ult right there. And
Yeah,
it
so-
looks like they're going to keep control of the point right here.
Yeah, and it does look like they're gonna force the OlderWatch to get pushed back, unless we got the team names wrong. Which producer Chan, if we get the team names wrong, please yell at us. Little Pepper is pretty far forward by
No,
himself,
we have them right. We have them right. Yeah, we're good.
and he was kind of by himself right there. I would have liked to see maybe OlderWatch get a little bit more aggressive, especially because they got the pseudo dive comp.
Now,
I don't know what this. I don't like.
What
this
I'm looking for out of Jolly Roger right here is identification of the target, and
We already got our first ult coming
Comes a
out
bit
from
late.
Deja Vu, takes out Fatastrophe, and we also see the Brigida in response.
that was a suspect beat.
Yeah, but here comes with High
But-
Cygnus, a better ult, but
I don't
only
think
able
it's
to
gonna
get
be
one
enough.
burst.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna be enough. There's just not enough follow up there.
Yeah, too much meaty humans and a robot. Very meaty robot right there. Took a lot of damage, but
And we're
Not really
going
much
in
of a
right
problem.
here with what could be the last fight. They're swapping off onto the Reinhardt, which could be a better pick, simply for pushing into the Orisa.
so here comes the first ult coming out from Little Pepper. He does force out a Zenyatta ult really early. I do not know if I like that from Fatastrophe. That seemed like a very much of a panic ult. He kind of walks forward onto the point and just gets annihilated. The Brigida gets pushed off the point with the ult.
That
She's
looks like
down.
just a matter of cleanup right now. That looks like that's gonna be it for this point.
They're gonna try to put a
Hammond comes in
ham in
for
and
the
try to
stall,
stall as
but
much as possible.
Unless something major happens, I don't.
I
see-
want a Christmas miracle.
That's a big boop. That's a big boop. That could be the start. Something. No, it falls apart.
No Christmas miracle today. We
It
need to
looked
call
like
up
it might
Santa.
happen with that boop, but it didn't end up happening.
We need to call
That's
up
unfortunate.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Get OlderWatch above Vote Memes today.
OlderWatch looked like they had it going in. Very clean first fight. However, after that, it simply fell apart for them.
Do you think that's because of the composition issue? Like, you're such a random composition.
Yes, I do think that played into it a lot. The Ana was playing very close in, and there weren't really any other viable dive targets, and he was kind of forced to, like as we
Yeah,
saw
if you're
on the
gonna-
second to last fight, just dive into the front line, which just doesn't work as Winston unless you have like major backup, which he simply didn't with the comp.
Yeah,
player
if you're
running.
gonna play like main tank Winston, like
Yeah.
if you're gonna play around your team as a Winston, might as well just play Zarya. Might as well just play Reinhardt.
Yeah, I think that they had the right idea swapping off to the Reinhardt at the end. It was just
It was
too late.
So we are going to see Vote Memes today kind of walk forward a little bit faster than the other team. A good purple coming out from who is that? From Arishka Gull. But she gets taken out. and
It's
it looks
very
like
much a back and forth fight right now. However, teams today do have point advantage.
And they do have character
And it look-
advantage. All
it
that's
look-
left
yep.
is the Zen, and the Zen gets taken out. So they're going to have to congregate. And if you're OlderWatch right now, you really got to question what your strategy is you're going to go into.
Yes,
You're running a pretty solid team comp. Maybe switch off that Reaper, because you already have a lot of really close-up damage. Maybe switch off that Reaper for some, like, McCree or something different. I don't know.
I do like the Reaper into the goats, but I don't know. I'll like to see what happens this fight.
Yeah, so we are going to see the Reaper walk into that shield and just try to take out the shield. The Brigida comes in with a really good boop, but gets purple, really good purple coming out from Erishkigal again, and a really good shatter coming out on the hands of Paper. And Paper's just going to walk forward. Does get taken out, but it's going to be too late for OlderWatch as they're going to get pushed back again. Now they are...
If you didn't see what happened there, it looked like either Reinhardt, I believe he must have gotten booped by either the Brigid or the Lucio, because he got on a very weird charge that was very delayed and off to the side, and that left open his team for the Shatter and the follow-up. Although the Shatter didn't really hit many, it did enough to...
Here comes a first Graviton coming out. Here comes a bunch of ults coming out.
Major
quad.
That was incredible.
There's a Quint right there. Can he clean it up? Finish it up.
He's going to get the team kill.
Wow.
That was an incredible play.
And I told him to switch off a Reaper.
Yeah. Like I said, I like the Reaper into the goats. It's just a matter of time until that pays off. And that was exactly what happened right there.
So, OlderWatch kind of pushing forward very far.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness. However, they are aware of it, but they're very late to react, and they're able to get closer to the point than OlderWatch probably would have liked.
Coming out from Erishkigal, getting both the healers in with that purple, forcing out the ult from the
huge
Here
shatter.
Comes the shatter coming in, and the Reinhardt.
Didn't have any follow up.
Yeah, no follow up.
Big grab, and once again, the beat comes out and saves it.
Yeah, so a lot of damage coming out in a very small atmosphere with a lot of stunned people, and nobody's really dying. I only see Jaeger dying.
Jaeger is down, and
here comes Vote Memes today, just cleaning up. They won this little general melee scrum. I think what really set them above that was that just initial shatter that they got, and even if they didn't kill everybody there, it caused such like a chain reaction.
Yeah, it caused panic. It certainly caused panic, and that you could see they backed up when I would have said they didn't need to.
Yeah, and so right now, OlderWatch, if you want to win this map,
it's here, it's now or never right now.
You gotta walk forward. They're gonna have a lot of ults coming out. Deja Vu brings out his ult. First of all, we're going to see Eye Sickness from behind once again going with the ult. A little bit too late though, as they were prepared for it.
A big bomb and a big shatter.
Yeah.
That Reinhardt should, and Reinhardt's down. They have no tanking. It's going to just fall apart.
Here comes the Zarya ult coming out, and that is the end of OlderWatch. Vote Memes today wins.
With a comp like that, as soon as your tanks go down, doomed. And you saw right there. You saw it right there. As soon as the tanks went down, there was no...
So... Vote Memes today takes out, or has a 2-0 map advantage. They take the lead 1-0. Really, right there, they talked about
this was a huge play, though.
Yeah, this was a huge play. Big play. It was worth the.
Yeah.
It was worth the loss. Like
if they had more plays like this, that would have been a map win. It was simply a matter of they didn't have the big plays at the important time.
Yeah. So I didn't see a lot of like ult combinations that were used together from OlderWatch. As opposed to Vote Memes today, you saw a bunch of really good shatters and a lot of really good stuns at the same time.
What some people may think initially looking at that match was that OlderWatch, that their Rhine, I believe was correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was Fantastic.
I don't remember, honestly.
No,
that information left my brain.
Jolly Roger. I apologize. But it looked like it may on the servers look like he was being outclassed. However, as a Ryan main myself, I could tell that was simply one of those matches where the entire enemy team is hard focusing you, and you're simply you could see it. He was getting booped around everywhere. You have to have your team come in and say, all right, we're not going to let them boop you around anymore, because you have to hold that shield up sometimes, and when you're doing that, you can't stop a Lucio from like sneaking behind it and booping you to the side.
Yeah, so you should run a brig to stop the Lucio.
Yeah, no, that I don't think necessarily the blame can be placed on that at any specific person. I think
it's generally just a teammate thing.
Yeah, it was like many things are in Overwatch. It was a group. You win as a group, you die as a group.
Yeah, so I was talking about this earlier. Mechanical skill isn't that important.
No, it's not
right now. You can be a shitter and still be good.
Yeah,
trust me, I'm one of them. No, but
yeah,
especially
no,
with the
but-
goats comp out right now, you really don't
Yeah.
need to be more skilled than your opponent. Teamwork plays such a big role into it, and right there you saw vote
Yeah.
memes today.
They
Great
simply
teamwork,
yeah.
and the other team didn't. So
And,
OlderWatch, that was vote meme today's favorite game type. So that maybe that's why they had the advantage.
No, that was OlderWatch's.
Oh, that was OlderWatch.
That was OlderWatch's. That's not a good sign going.
No, that is a terrible sign going forward.
However, they were running weird comps, which I do have to say that, especially like as much as Reaper can sort of counter goats, it's simply there's nothing better dealing with goats than simply another goat.
Either run goats or
You run goats
Pharmacy.
or Pharmacy, one or the other. You don't really have a choice right now, actually. And
Reaper
coming
in
out here-
theory could be good.
coming out
but
here, it looks like we have a defensive goat. Oh, actually, not quite a defensive goat. Still have the Brigida.
this is
Actually,
more
no,
like a.
I'm looking at. Sorry, I apologize. I'm looking at the wrong side.
Yeah,
It's like we
Yeah.
have a modified
We got
attacking goats.
we
and
got
on
a, like a
defense, we
weird
have-
pirate ship, but the
on
opposite.
I like. Okay? So, are they going to do a bubble, or are they gonna do? Oh, I like this. I like this very much. I'm very much a fan of these double main tank heavy Bastion shield. I think they're really interesting to watch, and it's more than anything, it's interesting to see what people come up with to try and deal with them. And I think that they're gonna have. I prefer them to set up on a high ground, but let's see what happens.
They're going for the sneaky as opposed to the thing. So here comes a bunch of shields coming out. May immediately closes it off. Questionable if you want to get the surprise. Kingler does take out Jolly Roger though, so I don't know what's happening there.
I don't.
Original
Where did he die? Where did she die exactly?
I don't know. I'm very confused about that situation.
That was interesting.
It worked, I guess.
Yeah, but the issue is they have the spawn advantage. They're gonna be coming in while Deja Vu is still in the back.
But they're
and
kind of just walking.
They should be able to.
This Bastion and not really like trying like do anything with the
The issue is they're in a
Bastion.
position where they can walk around him much easier than if say the gas station.
So the interesting thing here also
Kind
is
of just
that,
a matter of who spams right now.
yeah, is that Vote Memes today is able to hold this point right here just by standing on
Oh,
this area.
I don't know how that Zen did not die.
So Ice Ignis
I
does
don't
take out
understand
Deja
that.
Vu, so that is a big pick right there. There's a lot of purple in
They
there,
were-
a lot of damage going out, and it is not looking good.
They're
for-
Reinhardt. Ooh, this is unfortunate. This is unfortunate for Vote Memes today. For OlderWatch rather.
Yeah, OlderWatch. They had a big advantage. Everybody was purple in there, but nobody took advantage of it.
They left their Reinhardt alone while they kind of just staggered into this side, and the Reinhardt was over here and just completely alone, and predictably he got melted.
Yeah,
And
so if I am
again-
OlderWatch right now,
Ooh, that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate stagger.
if I'm OlderWatch right now, I'm running a Sombra as opposed to
Yeah.
Ice Ignis. Ice Ignis, you should go use your ult. Immediately use the ult.
I understand. I think, if anything, I would swap the I think I would right here. I think just engage with the trance. Just engage with trance and go.
Yeah, I think that's the plan. Although they do get a good
They do get-
separation right there, but it doesn't really matter. Not able to take advantage of it.
Okay, let's see what this tire can get. This tire could be big.
Tire doesn't do
Now,
it.
oh, that's big.
That was
However, Bastion does go down.
Bastion does go down, but they did waste 2 ults just to take out a single
I think
Bastion.
if they win the fight, though, it was probably worth it.
So that Bastion feed does take out Paper, so that's a really good sign. They still have to deal with this really annoying May and this really annoying team.
Right here, I'd say just kill everyone around.
Here comes Power Dog taking
Try
out
to
Jolly
save
Roger.
them, but it doesn't
Here
work.
comes the Bongo. Damage boost Bongo going out. It gets
Bongo goes
taken out
down.
immediately, though. Really good purple coming out from
Questionable
Diana.
trance. Again, a questionable trance. I've been seeing a lot of these just trances
Panic.
where I wouldn't say we needed one. I don't know if they're reactive, saving oneself's trance or what, but they're interesting to say the least.
I think one of the big things with the trances are that they are mostly in reaction to about to die, as opposed
Yeah.
to like what the team. And that's like a very. I mean, this is all about
That's
practice.
Yeah, it's a very understandable reaction, but sometimes you gotta keep your finger away from that Q button and just
Yeah.
accept your death.
It ain't solo queue anymore,
Yeah.
bro.
except that you're gonna die and realize that your team doesn't need it to win, and it would be better served elsewhere.
Yeah.
But regardless,
They did get the point.
Yeah,
it did work.
That is what matters. Bastion's ulting. This could be big. Although a big purple does come out from
Malik?
From Malik. Ooh, that's a big.
Big tire coming
Big
out
tire.
with a double. And it looks
Range
like
doesn't really
OlderWatch, all of a sudden, with all of the momentum in the world.
Yeah, they're using this momentum extremely well.
So one of the big
they're
issues
staggering
for
them hard.
Yeah, vote moves today is staggering super duper hard right now, and it is really doing. This May isn't really doing anything anymore. The surprise factor for the May is completely gone.
Yeah.
Deja vu, you should ult on top of this point and then just switch off immediately.
Although they're separated from their Zarya right now, if they engage now, they could have an advantage. However, they do lose the May.
Is taken out immediately by Ice Cygnus. Once again, May is very questionable right now.
Yeah.
Especially on this map.
What is it doing?
Yeah.
It's not a question of how well they're doing, but what is the hero?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that they just want to exist and throw and press Q. Because that's the quick button, you know? But OlderWatch.
A pretty clean second point right there.
Yeah, I mean, if you are all about moving that cart forward, I don't think it's...
Yeah, no, but that was quite the recovery from a pretty questionable first point, but coming into the third point, they have all the momentum in the world right now.
Yeah, so I think one of the things... Uh-oh. What happened? We already got our pause. Oh my
Alright,
God.
let's take that time to kind of go over something I noticed.
What'd you notice?
So on the second point there, what I kind of noticed was the issue was that I thought that Vote Meme today had advantages, and then they ignored them, and then they thought they had advantages when they didn't have them. Like, for example, they I think the May is a perfect example of that, because the May was doing very well on first point, and they thought that was one of the advantages they had. They had the May, and there wasn't really anything directly countering it. The issue there is that second point is much more open. It's much more vertical and more. And when you have a May on a vertical and open point, you don't have those tiny little rooms that you can just funnel them into and get like 4 people at once. And that was what May was doing. That first point was funneling people into rooms very well, and getting a bunch of freezes and just getting free time for Vote Meme today, and they just weren't having that. I think the only thing I can think of that I would stay on the May for would be the ult, which I think if done properly, this could be a team winning fight winning by the May. But I think he's gonna have to wait for like halfway through the third point to really get that positioning where he can do that and be assured of a good ult.
Yeah, so on that second part of Route 66, unless you're the most satanic May on the face of the earth, it's going to be tough to deal with.
Yeah.
And I get it that you want to press Q, but you should need to be much more... If you want to just go out and press Q, go out and press Q, buddy. Like, there's no need to hold on to it.
For example...
You died that last fight because you didn't press Q. Couldn't press Q and died, and it would have been more useful.
Yeah, and like Pharah. Why not go Pharah? They have nothing to counter it, and Pharah is incredible in 266. And there's just these decisions that I'm seeing from both teams. It's not one team or the other where I have to say, why are they staying on this hero, or why are they switching to... And I don't know. It's just a lot of... I'm not in their comms, so they could be planning some massive 900 IQ thing, but I wouldn't know. And my perspective, it looks like not necessarily game knowledge, but just a bit of confusion and trying to stick with what they think is good.
Well, Vote Memes today does not have a coach listed. We never got to talk to him to see if they do have a coach. That would be something I feel like a coach would help them with. On both ends too, you also have to deal with the fact that this is a professional sense.
No, yeah. Obviously.
So you're gonna run off meta.
Yeah,
Like, it
obviously.
isn't a problem that you're running off meta. It's just that, like, if you're gonna run off meta, you got to realize that that's like a gimmick pick.
Yeah,
You can't depend on the
issue
gimmick.
is there's a difference between running off meta and running a bad pick.
Yeah.
And, like, for example, the Winston pick on Sanctum. I think that, at least for me, I would never choose Winston in there unless my team is getting absolutely obliterated by a by Widowmaker. Why I couldn't think. Someone said measles broke out in Washington. That distracted me for a second. Slash hide chat, boys. Always remember to do that.
Luckily, I don't have people harassing me.
Yeah.
The other thing is just like, I mean, if you're gonna run Zarya around, what are you doing with the Mei? You know?
Yeah. I can see it working with, like, for example, getting the to, like, when you're running around her into a Mei, you have to play very carefully.
Yeah.
Your main target is going to be freeze you, get you frozen.
But you gotta be able to get into really, like I said, it's only for the most satanic. And
Yeah.
honestly, I don't think Deja Vu has been that satanic.
No,
You really,
yeah. Running out of stuff to talk about. Let's talk about what happened before the game.
dog. I'm telling you right now, I want Deja Vu. Come out, just press Q,
Go back.
run back to spawn, and switch to Pharah. Is that so much to ask? Hell,
No,
you can switch to
I
McCree if you
I don't
want
know
to.
that Farah here just because of low ceiling, but I think just something that doesn't get that you can't necessarily run directly into.
I mean, hell, you could even run a Junkrat right
Yeah.
now.
No, yeah, exactly.
That's all I'm saying. Is press Q and walk straight back. You can even throw up the ice block. You don't even have to worry about like that Q doing anything, like you following up on it. You just gotta run out, throw that ball, and just deal with it. Looks like we're about to start, by the way.
We may not be okay. We're getting ours. Looks like all right.
I told everyone that casters are.
All right. Let's get this started again.
Professional speak right there.
Casters are.
So we're gonna see if this timeout is going to help one team or the other.
I think it's gonna if it's gonna help anyone, it's gonna be mean because they're oh, but immediately
Ice Sickness does take out
as I say that,
and a really good ice block right there coming in is able to kind of push away.
All right,
Ingler though.
More or less a trade. Bit in favor of meme though.
Here comes the Q. It finally happened.
Ooh, they're not gonna really get any. Oh my goodness, that was huge.
So, if you are Deja Vu right there, you gotta wonder.
Swap. Yeah, you gotta hit that H button.
Gonna hit that. And he's gonna get a bunch of
a big grab, but is there enough follow-up?
I don't think there's gonna be enough. All you have left is that Mei, not enough DPS. All that's gonna happen. Really good block by Jolly Roger.
Hey, that was a huge block.
With a really good.
That's gonna be it. That's point right there. Grabbing to keep them in spawn.
Oh, here comes Arishka goal out of nowhere. I didn't even. Did you see her come out? Some from?
No, I was looking over at the Brav. I think that was what happened to OlderWatch as well. They were looking at the graph.
So,
but still, it's
stalling for 3 seconds. That's a big 3 seconds.
That's a pretty decent cap time for how long that first point was.
Yeah, so they didn't really get stopped after that first push.
Yeah, they were like stalled, but like second point, I don't did they even like for any amount of time?
No. I mean, you think with that big pause that would have completely stopped.
I think I think what the issue was that they were memeing too hard. They were memeing too hard during the pause. They got distracted, and that's my honest opinion. That was that they didn't take it. They didn't take the advantage. They
don't watch me in a professional game at the same time.
Yeah,
okay? This is an FMLG strat coming from me.
Don't meme during pauses. That's gonna happen to you.
So OlderWatch is going to come out with a pretty prototypical Ana goats.
Defensive goats comp. I'm gonna be interested in seeing where they're gonna set up, because what I like to do, this is a little of a tip-top pro secret, is is specifically hide in here, the goats, and come out into, because you don't necessarily need the Lucio, so you get a Brig, then Ana, defensive goats. I think that can be a significant, decent strat. They look like they have a similar idea here. I'm interested to see this. See how it turns out.
Yeah, so they actually go with like a.
They're immediately coming out with the farmers. Immediately.
They don't see. They don't see anybody.
They do. They have sights on them.
Jolly Roger does get booped out, but I think this is going to be bad for vote memes today.
No,
they're going to get completely wiped out right here.
However, with them being aware of it now, I think the farmer seat, them immediately having that is going to give them an advantage. I think because they're going to have a bit of ult charge. Like yeah, looking at it, she almost has half her ready just from that one like 10-second fight.
Yeah,
and yeah.
Do you think they're going to trick them with this train strat again?
I don't think so. I think they're going to be aware of it. It looks, yeah, they're already aware of it.
An area into this. So.
I would have said retreat back to Mega, back to Mega Hallway. They're already aware of it and they're setting up to deal with it.
Yeah. So.
Although they swap off the Pharah.
What? Wait.
What? They swap off the Pharah to a Reaper.
Jolly Roger and Fabtastrophe and Ice Cygnus all cleaning up. There's
nothing to say up there other than that was an objectively wrong. The Pharah would have. They had it
today. What are you going with the Hammond? What is going on? Vote memes.
I don't understand this. It seems like they don't quite know what to do. They're panicking a bit. That's the only explanation I can have.
You got two options going.
They have the right idea, but they don't have the right.
You got a coin flip to do.
Ooh, they went to the Mega Hallway. I like that.
So, Paper is able. Arishkagol and Paper are able to take out.
Oh my god!
Kingler and Arishkagol taking off right now. What? We shit talk this team comp. Look at it come out and just annihilate goats.
I think I might have been wrong in saying move back there. I think they had the advantage when they were up there. Like I said, strats develop, and
so,
my strat just got developed.
So the Hammond right there did do a helpful thing.
Yeah.
He kind of went into that small hallway. You can do a lot of damage in that small hallway.
It seems like they have ideas. These aren't unfounded ideas. Alright, let's see if I can.
Here comes the first
big shatter.
Big shatter doesn't get anybody though. The Zarya bubble blocks most of it. Here comes the Diva bomb, not able to do anything. That was an incredible Zarya bubble. Yeah, that was a really good Zarya.
I can tell you as a rhyming, that is very that happened. I'm gonna be interested in seeing how he reacts, just in terms of his play. He's like.
Here comes a Zarya grab coming out.
A big grab! A huge beat though coming out to deal with that. Ooh.
But they do use
they trade trances though.
Yeah, they're both the healers on OlderWatch used ult. They still have the honor level.
Huge minefield.
And I mean they've been winning these team fights, but they haven't been pushing the cart. Look at it. Look at how much the carts. And they're still. I think
this is the worst time than OlderWatch chat. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. But
fights other than the initial versus votes.
The fights just lasted too long.
Yeah, I think the one big issue is they kept walking back though. Yeah, vote memes today walked backwards a lot, and you don't want to do that.
No, especially not against goats. You want to take away as much space from them as possible so that you have more to give them.
Yeah.
Because the more space you can give them, the more damage you can while they're walking into you.
Now, if I am OlderWatch right now, I want to walk forward a lot more.
Big sleep dart! A huge sleep dart!
Is the sleep dart going to do anything, though?
It's certainly going to disrupt them.
Wow, the Zarya has ult already again! Wow, she's been power dog doing that.
I believe that was a huge eat. That was a huge eat.
Oh, you got an eat right there, too. We're talking about old country. We're getting fed right now.
No, that was definitely eaten.
So Power Dog 7,
It looks like it's gonna be for naught though, as Vote memes today seem to easily mop up the fight after that.
Yeah, so that was a big plays by Power Dog.
They're aware of where thickness is though.
Yeah. And it does look like this Goats is gonna come out right away. Not a lot of push for how much they won that team fight. Here comes a Diva Bomb coming out. Might take out a Rich Giggle. Rich Giggle is forced to use. trance.
That was a wasted trance. Already had the bubble.
The bubble came out late though, if you noticed.
It would not. Yeah, but she had it.
I know.
It wouldn't.
It would have been funny though.
Yeah. No, true.
But that is going to be a big change of pace when
Yes.
you clean up after that.
Not only did they win the fight, but they drew out one of the important ults that Vote Memes today has, and especially since Jolly Roger has his Shatter up.
Yeah, so Orishkigo kind of questionable, but I guess they weren't confident in their Zarya.
You gotta trust in your teammate, but above all else, you have to trust.
He was technically right though, because that Zarya bubble came out late. We already got our first kill. Was that a right click on Fat Pastor?
That was Jonak over here.
Got that right click. Don't like to have that.
They're immediately pulling back. This could, if they wait too long, this could be the last full fight they get.
Yeah, Vote Memes today has been incredibly patient and slow.
They're playing very much like NYXL does. They're waiting for a fight. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if they have what they need.
Here comes what they were looking for: a Graviton and a Dragon.
That is unfortunate.
Big damage, but they do get a bunch of ults.
They get the DMAX. They got no tanking left.
Here comes OlderWatch getting annihilated. Paper with a good mind, and Vote Memes today saving themselves, it looks like, and they should be able to take this point.
Look at the ult economy, though.
Yeah.
Look at the ult economy. They used everything they had there.
I mean,
although Kingler already has half charge on his ult, that is impressive. Kingler has been doing very well. He definitely watch out for if you're gonna be playing Vote Memes today, near future.
So Vote Memes today, they do automatically have a time disadvantage. That's something to keep track of.
But if they cap it, does it really matter as long as they can...
Really good pile drive coming out from the Hammond, not able to do anything with picks or anything. But nice little bit of damage, he got a lot of people on. Here comes the HEH going in on the Reinhardt. Reinhardt's just kind of swinging away randomly. Don't really know what he's doing.
I believe he got scared. Someone must have called out that the Reaper was behind them.
I mean, I don't know, questionable right there. You gotta listen to your ears right there.
Yeah.
Reaper is kind of walking forward, not able to do anything though, as they're kind of just fighting.
Big shatter! A big shatter
coming in, and they're gonna clean up.
That is going to be an easy fight win right there.
Yeah, and that might be it for. They could probably have one more team fight.
They have one more good fight. They might not even. Oh, but Kingler gets DMAX sickness. Kingler goes down, but that DMAX is going to be huge.
I mean, we're gonna see because Kingler was able to get this DMAX. He does have ult too, but they got a
might get the mech back.
They have a long way to go.
I think they're gonna. Sickness is gonna get the mech back.
Yep, gets the mech back.
Did late, but
Deja Vu coming in with the ult from behind, trying to take out.
Huge.
And Yada takes him out.
Oh,
but not able to do
it. A huge E coming in from Sickness, eating that grab.
So if you're running in with the Reaper ult, I know Reaper has been played a lot. You're gonna want to go in from above them.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to jump on top of them.
Yeah.
And that's the main issue.
That's gonna be it. I think that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the map taken. OlderWatch.
OlderWatch is going to tie it up most likely 1-1 unless some Christmas miracle occurs, which I don't think is likely.
And that's it for the map. A very good map from both sides, but Vote Memes today was simply a bit too passive, and it cost them in turn time. I think had they been a bit more aggressive and taken more fights, they might not have had the extremely decisive fight wins they had, but they would have gotten wins, and they would have had more time to react coming into that third.
Yeah, and so the big thing is I'd have to say that they won like half of their team battle. Yeah. And if you win half your team battles, you should be winning these payload.
The thing is, there weren't enough team fights. There weren't enough team fights to win it, and they got cut down way too much on time at the start. It worked out in the end, but I do maintain that those are very odd swaps that I don't necessarily agree with. But it worked out. It did work out, sort of.
Maybe they should run. Maybe they just don't have a comfortable.
I don't know.
Pharah, you know.
Yeah. But why would they have come out with it?
To trick them. To blow.
LA Gladiators?
It's a poker strategy.
LA Gladiators bring to Widow. No, but yeah, I there's just a lot to question here in terms of decision making, but it looks to be a very even matchup.
So, what is the third map? It looks like we are going to Horizon Lunar Colony.
We are going to Horizon Lunar Colony.
Do you got any moon facts?
Yeah, a few years ago, I might have been last year actually. China landed at the side of the moon. I know that, which was pretty interesting, given that we hadn't really ever been there.
The only people who have ever explored that, of course, is Pink Floyd in their grand album Dark Side of the Moon.
Yes. Anything else about the moon? In terms of, no one would get the reference if I made it. No, I'm not gonna do that. No one was gonna get that. But no. I'm not a fan of the map, honestly.
You know, Stanley Kubrick was such a perfectionist that when he faked the moon landing, he decided to film it on the moon.
Damn.
So we are going to Horizon. Honestly, this map would be way cooler if there was low gravity and more cool places.
I understand why it's not, but it's very fun playing it. Does have. But I do understand like the gameplay reason it's not.
So what are you gonna do on attack on
Horizon? It depends. I mean, obviously Goats is an option.
Goats is always
Goats is always an option, honestly. But dive can still do very well here. What I like to do is dive, go from left side up top to the top right on the defender's side, and just kind of pressure them back to point, and then pick them off slowly.
Yeah, so this is also the first part of this map is incredibly open. Yeah. So you might also see some Widowmaker.
Yeah. I'd be very interested in seeing Widowmaker, especially.
I want to see some Bob.
That's true. You want to see that You want to see that 7-man. I do want to see King. I'm going to take a look at Kingler's career profile quickly here. Does he play Widow? Not much, it seems. No, he seems to have been a Moira main. He has been incredibly good, regardless of whether or not he plays that.
Yeah, so I guess
I would like to see a Widow come after him. I think given how he's been doing on Hanzo, especially with that ult charge, like that means he's been hitting headshots, and I'd really like to see his Widow come map. Like this is probably the one map where we have the best chance of seeing that, and it's always fun to see a good Widow.
I'm looking at his career profile, current competitive season, 3 minutes on Widowmaker.
We can see it. He doesn't have much on. He doesn't have much on Hanzo as well either. So
give me that 2 hours. I want to see it.
Hey, I have like 15 hours in Widowmakers. I didn't.
I probably have. I don't play. I can't aim. So
yeah. My aim's getting better. I turned my sense down a bit, and it's been a lot better since. I still have that classic main tank aim.
Dog, you don't need to aim when you're playing Winston. It aims for you.
Very true.
You got an electricity gun. Got a tickle gun.
I simply love the out a lot bit. I do miss that glitch where you could get like all the way around the map.
Honestly, we just need to have more outside.
I honestly just want like a game mode that's just in it 0G. I think that would be fun. Not like it's really just the low grav. Moving on.
Jeff, add in low grav right now.
Competitive low gravity and competitive mystery hero. Need both of them right now.
Competitive mystery hero.
Come on. Don't lie to me and say you wouldn't play.
I wouldn't play that.
Why?
I don't like mystery
whatever.
heroes
Moving on.
because it forces me to play characters who can aim. And that's one thing I can't do.
Alright, moving on from this. Looks like we have a pretty standard defense comp coming out. I do see the
Bob coming now. Big Bob.
Are we gonna get these massive Bob plays Bob is an incredibly powerful ultimate that honestly might be getting nerfed soon, depending on how the meta goes. But regardless of that, looks like pretty standard attack right now. I'll hand it over to you.
You just have basic goats. You got Moira goats running on this one. Nothing really to say about that, other than, yep, it's goats. On the other side, you do see a Junkrat.
Paper getting very low, but getting healed up.
Jolly Roger does get stunned, is able to get healed up, but in a pretty precarious situation.
Jolly Roger already has his ultimate, but he gets killed. He goes down, but ooh, it's a very even fight right now.
Good tire coming out from Shed from behind.
Tire.
3 kills, but Power Dog 77 alive on the point along with Flipper, or Little Pepper.
Off tank. Ash is still behind there. She's going to get staggered if she doesn't get on point right now.
Unable to. So these 2 tanks were the only... There's a lot of people that died.
Major plays on both sides, but in the end it goes over to OlderWatch. It's going to be interesting to see, can they snowball this? They may have the ults to snowball it, but key ult right here. Looking at
so you do see Wisco Tanky with that Zarya ult, which is really gonna put
immediately deem that's gonna be killer. They're not gonna be able to.
They're gonna. They should fall back right now.
Yes, they should fall back.
Get as much ult charge from this hallway as you can from Little Pepper, and then once you get that, I would suggest getting away from that.
Ult. He looks like he's trying to set up to use it. However, Sickness has Bob.
Yeah, so we're gonna see this hallway is not the best position.
Huge shatter!
Huge
oh my goodness!
Wow,
I thought that would be bigger than it was.
I mean, 2 kills is still pretty nice. HEH comes out on Jolly Roger. Here comes Shadow with another tire from out of nowhere.
It doesn't look like they're going to be able to clean this up, though. However, there were so many ults used there.
You still have that Zarya grab.
Yeah.
So that's good. You're going to want to try to force out the beat.
Yeah, you're going to want to force out the beat.
Do you see Little Pepper switch to that?
Yes, we're getting a Widow, boys. We're getting a Widow.
We're gonna see if Sickness or if Little Pepper.
I'm going to first-person mode with this right here.
Ultimate frags going on right now.
Let's see how this goes.
What number is that?
Big guy shot. Forces them back.
This is boring. I'm moving away from Little Pepper. It looks like most of the healing and DPS are standing on top, and this is kind of a weird position for Vote Meme today. They are big grab coming out.
All the ults coming out.
And here comes a bunch of. You like peacefulness? You gotta send Yada.
This ain't your match.
X game for you is able to take out Jolly Roger. Little Pepper with the headshot on Jaeger and Power Dog.
Possibly a big tire. That was a major part of their team going down. However, they can't. Oh, Bob comes out.
All that stuff.
He's not on point though.
You gotta just film Paper. There you go, Paper. That's all you need to do with Bob. Bob leaves. Jolly Roger, though, does get ulted, does have the nano, comes out with the hammer, not able to kick out anybody with it.
Huge plays coming out from Little Pepper.
Yeah. So Little Pepper with some good plays, but I also like really what I saw.
3 kills there in that last fight.
So Paper
Big ult, and that's it.
Yeah, Paper right there. He's been blocking ults.
Yeah. Paper is definitely winning this Widow battle. This Rhyme battle, rather.
So there's still a lot of time left. We got 4:16.
Yeah.
4 seconds ahead, I would have done a Snoop Dogg.
Initiating match.
I'm sorry. So, what do you want to see out of voting today?
I'd like to see honestly, I'd like to see that that bubble strat with the Reinhardt, the Bastion, and the Orisa come out again. I'd really like to see that come out because insider info, but my team has almost full held a GM team in Open Division with that strat. So I'd really like to see that come out because I think it's especially good on if you're coordinated enough, it can be extremely good. I wouldn't recommend it. Doesn't generally.
So it doesn't look like they're going to listen to you.
Unfortunate, but reasonable.
I mean,
looks like
I don't know about
standard comp
over Ryan. I would run Reinhardt personally.
They're probably going to try and defend the high ground a bit, which is definitely the better pick.
Yeah.
Get more contributions out of her.
I guess they do have the Junkrat. I forgot about the Junkrat.
However, it looks like this might not be good for them. It looks like they're gonna be running that into a goat. And
it's goats.
yeah,
What are you gonna do about it?
It's goats. Yeah.
So honestly,
that's
I feel like OlderWatch has been running goats a lot better than vote memes, and that's been like the major difference.
Yeah, they definitely. It's as much as I love goats as a main tank, it's getting old, and it simply is coming down right now to who has the better grip.
Already, Wishco Tanky gets taken out by Little Pepper. So, what are you gonna do about goats? This is what you're gonna do about goats.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I like vote memes today approach. They kind of just walk through the middle of nowhere.
They don't quite. They don't, like we were just saying. Better goats coming out. OlderWatch, like if you saw when they attacked, they immediately went right, and that was very decisive decision that let them get that advantage that goats provide, being close up without taking much damage, getting there.
So here comes the general melee.
This could be a huge tire.
Already a tire. Doesn't
but
take
nothing
anybody
out of
out.
it. However, Kingler, meanwhile, Kingler, Jonax, Jaeger.
Big headshot that's coming out right now. Here comes the Kamehameha wave coming out from the Moira.
Keeping paper up.
Not really doing too much though. Power Dog is about to die.
They're just barely keeping paper up.
Power Dog gets taken out, and it looks like vote memes today with.
They might. Ooh, this is very bad. Oh, huge headshot from Pep.
Fabtastrophe gets taken out. Here comes Jolly Roger on that
one health. That is. Oh, that's a. However,
I'm not a big fan of this Diva
huge.
Bomb.
Oh, that could have been a huge.
It wasn't though. Jolly Roger cleaning up right now.
Yeah.
Look at Jolly Roger go.
That's what you do when you're Reinhardt and goes.
Here comes a tire already. Second tire of the game. Jaeger gets taken out, but it's not enough. It looks like Vote Memes probably going to win this battle.
Vote Memes are going to take this with quite some difficulty, at least as compared to OlderWatch.
Yeah, so a lot of stalls going on.
Yeah.
They just ran goats into that, and they decided this time they weren't going to walk down the middle for no reason.
No, it's better to go top right with goat. Because you just got to get into them. You got to get right up in their faces. Swing on. That's how you win a goat. And
so
I like the far swap.
Why aren't you just snowballing here? Get on the point, guys.
I don't know. They should have sent 3 up. Just
I mean, look at this ult advantage that Vote Memes today. I don't know if I like all these switches. You lose a lot of ult advantage. Here comes a Diva Bomb coming out immediately.
Oh my goodness!
Right there, and it does not look OlderWatch.
Where have you been?
OlderWatch clear.
Watch out, Poco. Eye sickness is coming for your crown, buddy.
In fact,
my
one of the fastest caps all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Can this Winston get through? Nice Zarya ult.
Big grab coming out.
It does come out, and we're gonna see some stall.
Gets beaten back though. That could pose an issue. Big beat coming out. They're so close to capping. They're so close to capping.
We gotta kill this hamster.
Yeah, they're getting the kills though. Slowly but surely, they're getting the kill.
We feel get boosted. Probably a wrong position.
Huge charge coming out. Jolly Roger popping
Jolly
off.
Roger's doing stuff. That is Jolly Roger. This round.
I like this man.
He swings. He's a swinger. They call him.
He's a Reinhardt after my own heart. He is a big plays Reinhardt.
Scary.
Despite such a decisive second point cap, though, they got held off so well on that first point that the time difference is negligible. It's completely negligible.
Are we gonna get like a 40-minute lunar column?
8 CP boys coming at you live.
Cause like I don't know if my throat can handle that.
Yeah. Actually, my throat's feeling a bit better after talking this long. Surprisingly.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I haven't been able to cough as much. I think that's the deciding factor right there.
You need to strengthen up your throat by swallowing as much hair as possible every morning.
Yeah.
And the more you choke, the stronger you get.
With my Honey Nut Cheerios, some hair. Put some hair in my Honey Nut Cheerios. Get that protein in the morning. Wait, what? I think it's iron that's like there's a ton of in hair and like nails and stuff. I think that I don't know. I don't remember much from biology class. I'm
chemical composition of hair.
I can tell you the lineage of Attila the Hun, but I can't tell you the chemical composition of hair. I'm a history major, if you can't tell, but.
So we are going to see OlderWatch.
Let's see how this goes.
Run goats, and on the opposite end,
looks like they're gonna
you
have
got
the
a
same
weird
idea.
meme team, kind of.
Yeah, heavy memes coming in. Hey, their vote meme today. You kind of gotta go with. They're going straight to point though.
You get a really good purple coming
very smart move right there from OlderWatch. They identify that the threat is pushing into them and go to point so they have to push it. Although Jolly Roger popping off.
Some
My
big
goodness.
plays coming out right there from Pastor
Jolly Roger.
Big purples.
They have families.
Jolly Roger is taking advantage. He's just walking. Honestly, he's being really aggressive right now.
Despite all of this, are they going to be able to hold it? Despite
I don't
all
know.
of that
Tangi
play,
right now is about to get taken out by a Moira. Bad position. Is able to get away.
Yeah,
Oh
that was a huge sleep dart coming out from the Ana.
But I don't know if it'll matter. Here comes the May on the point.
It looks like it's going to be close, but I think OlderWatch is going to take it here.
I think we are going to get one of those 2-hour-long lunar colonies.
Oh, Jolly Roger once again popping off.
Just going forward.
My goodness!
Stop him! There's no way to
Stop this
Here
man!
comes the old. How did that not get that Moira?
I don't know. Hey, Reinhardt is broken in every possible way, okay?
Jeff,
please. Jolly Roger, though, my man.
going in with the
My goodness.
too. And I mean, I thought this was over. I thought we were going for that 4-hour lunar colony. But it's a great stall. Another really good purple. Fab Catastrophe
Jolly
is throwing
Roger.
out some ludicrously good purples. Jolly Roger's reign of terror is fine.
Yeah. But I think
Big OlderWatch is about to clear out. Really good beat coming
big
out.
Shatter coming in.
Big Q also coming in from the May.
Yeah, the Q stops that Shatter from getting too much value. In fact, the Q gets more value.
Wow. So this is really good stall tactics coming in. Really good ice block coming in from the May.
My goodness, this is such a back and forth fight.
I know.
It
But
looks like Meme is gonna eventually take it back though.
in these back and forth fights, they really do it
Yeah.
become advantageous to the defense.
Yeah. No,
They
yeah.
have a lot less-
It's simply a matter of time defense. They just keep coming back and they have slight positional advantage. Yeah. It's a very close, but right now it's looking very much in favor of Meme.
On OlderWatch, though, you do have a very charged up Czar.
Yeah.
Big advantage.
Chad getting this Hogger strats right here.
Taylor gets taken out by Shed, though.
That was an incredible spot. Junkrat players, take note of that.
Little Pepper, though, does take out Wisco Tangi. So that May that was causing so much problem immediately gets taken out. They're like, no.
Is Jolly Roger gonna go down, though?
Fashionable
Huge
ult
beat
coming
out.
Zarya. I didn't like that Zarya ult coming out.
Again, this is such a back and forth fight. You can't really call it either way.
Yeah, it looks like vote memes today though. With a player advantage.
It looks like they're taking advantage and OlderWatch is pulling out as fast as they can.
If you are OlderWatch right now, you gotta commit to taking out Jolly Roger.
I apologize for talking so much over you. Just a very exciting match.
Where Jolly Roger is being such a menace right now.
Yeah.
And he's being very aggressive. It's not like he's... So you need to take it
Huge kicks by Pepper.
Yeah, Pepper is going...
Pepper, more like Popper.
He's upset at that May. So you have a 5v6 coming out right now. But you kind of get split up right now.
They had that last time, though. And
here comes Jolly Roger with the Shatter. Good bubble coming in.
Huge. Oh my goodness.
Jolly Roger's able to block the ult. This paper Jolly Roger fight is Jolly Roger is doing some work.
Oh my goodness.
Shad with the triple kill to try to save it.
Can Shad bring it back?
Shad did it. Oh my god, Shad.
Shad.
Wow.
Everyone on Vote Meme today are so clutch. So clutch.
Chad had a bunch of clutch kills.
This is incredible, honestly.
Yeah,
There were so many fights there that that on paper simply don't win. They don't. It's not like, oh, you're not gonna win it most of the time. You don't win those fights on paper, and yet they won. Like if you look at me right now, I'm getting goosebumps.
Would we get them mixed up? I think we had blue team's OlderWatch.
God,
why would they switch it up on us? Like, that's fine. That's fine.
We apologize,
viewers, ladies and gentlemen out there. We apologize.
My first cast is going better than I thought it would, but still got some kinks to work out, obviously.
Vote memes today.
Yeah.
And OlderWatch, we switched them, so OlderWatch.
OlderWatch, again, just someone dub that over in post.
Clutch mode right there from OlderWatch.
Clutch mode from OlderWatch.
So you have 4 minutes and 25 seconds. OlderWatch.
What do you do?
Half of this purse. What I would do right now is I just run go.
Yeah, you just and that's
just go as fast as possible. Just go as fast as possible. Get as many opportunities as possible. Because all you need to do is get one team wipe. Is really it. And you got a Zarya, you got a Reinhardt. It's gonna be easy to get a team wipe.
I saw something very small there that I'll mention later, but I really liked it coming out from Jolly Roger. I think Jolly Roger, I'm fanboying over him right now, honestly.
Is he gonna ask for his autograph?
Yeah.
So so it looks like OlderWatch is able to get onto the point from this right side. On the opposite end, they're kind of just meeting in the middle. So both teams kind of don't.
Cherenkov with a very, very bad manage to get out. Paper goes down.
So Jolly Roger once again taking out Paper. Yeah. Big plays coming out from Jolly Roger today.
The Boostio, boys! We have a Boostio!
Another Jolly Roger kill. Jaeger takes out Power Dog 77. Game for you though comes out.
Big.
Is it gonna be enough though?
I don't know if it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think this is it.
So they could have had.
This is it for the hopes and dreams of memes.
Yeah. So vote memes today, right there.
They're gonna have a bit of a stall here, but a big shatter coming out from Jolly Roger. Yeah, they're definitely going into stall mode.
Yeah, it's just about big stalls right now, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Hamster is still alive. Gotta get a Brig on that. Brig misses with the shield bash on the Hamster. Tracer comes in too. Power Dog does get taken out. Jarate does also get taken out. All that's left is basically this Tracer. Tracer gets booped.
That's simply unfortunate.
2-1 lead. So I apologize.
That was embarrassing.
I mean, that happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
I need to get like sticky notes.
Yeah, honestly, just put him on the wall behind my screen. This side is this team. Actually, honestly, I'm gonna do that right now. So.
I mean, this play deserved play of the game. By
yeah, no, that was huge.
So many clutch plays coming out from Shad and from Jolly Rogers.
That was simply that was beautiful.
So it wasn't a 40-minute Horizon Lunar Colony. It was only a 14-minute. Thank goodness. Gosh, I hate Horizon Lunar Colony when it lasts forever. We are going to Blizzard World.
We are going to Blizzard World, a map that people used to hate, but I quite like it. I've always quite liked it. Obviously, that second point was an issue at the start, but I've always quite liked Blizzard World, just as a map. It seemed pretty well designed overall.
It's really cool looking.
No, yeah, definitely. And I know the call-outs for it probably better than any other map.
It also has that cool ride that you can ride.
Yeah. I've seen like weird like stuff mostly in quick play, but just like people setting up a bastion on there.
Yeah, so they are complaining right now about that Reinhardt shatter on a ulting Moira that just did not go off.
Yeah, yeah, just Ryan things. Yeah, Cygnus, you're quite right there. Just Ryan.
They still haven't fixed Reinhardt. They tried their hardest.
Honestly, at this point, I don't know if they want him to fix them because I'm just worried they'll introduce more bugs.
I mean,
just I can deal with the bugs he has right now. Just don't make more.
Just give him a fucking Glock instead of a hammer.
New hero, it's literally just Reinhardt with Glock.
Just with a pistol.
Well, no, actually, next hero, Baldric. It's Reinhardt, but he has 2 hammers. Yeah, that would work perfectly, like, cause like at the end there. Wait, was that Reinhardt that? No, it was Reinhardt that had the 2 hammers, wasn't it? Or was it Baldric in the animation?
I don't remember.
I remember. I think it was Baldric. Not entirely sure.
I don't watch any of the trailers
they're
or anything.
like they're beautiful, but like the animation is incredible.
Oh, I just went through that. I played a lot of Team Fortress 2, and I went through all that stuff already, and I just do not give a shit about any of that stuff anymore. I think it's cool, but like...
No, I get it. I don't care for the lore, unless it's Reinhardt lore, obviously, but...
We need more Reinhardt lore.
I honestly, one of these days I'm gonna get like a massive nerf Reinhardt hammer or something.
What you need to do is you need to email Jeff and ask him which brand of sponges Reinhardt uses when he bathes himself. That's
what
hair
gel does he use to get that hair?
Because that's a question we all want to know.
Yeah, like I use this really nice shampoo, but like even then, like no, it's not that beautiful locks that Reinhardt has. Hey
producer, do we got any shampoo sponsors?
We got any shampoo sponsors? Dude, by redacted.
You gotta get clean, boys. Gotta get that oil out of your hair. Get smelling good.
All right, I'm putting up my my sticky notes right now.
All right.
Yeah,
I mean, they're both named Vote Meme today.
Wait. What? Okay, I have to swap my sticky notes around. Hold on.
Hopefully, we'll be able to figure it out this time. The teams did switch again, apparently.
I genuinely have sticky notes over my monitor now.
Vote Meme today is going to be blue once again.
Yeah.
So that's how I remember it. And OlderWatch will be red. So if we start messing up again...
I really wish you could change who's attacking and defending without changing the color. Just for my sake. Just so that
I wish OlderWatch would allow us to do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like casting and stuff that they don't want to do.
Yeah, but
they hate me. Jeff, I want you to know that I don't appreciate it.
Jeff. Hey, if Jeff, if you're watching this, just listen to me. Pay me like $20 a day, and I'll give you ideas.
Give them gameplay tips.
Give him gameplay tips. I'll coach Jeff. I'll coach Jeff.
I think we're about to start pretty soon, hopefully. We were waiting for... Here we go! We're entering
this. This could go to a tiebreaker. I'd really like to see that. Really want to see the King of the...
and see that. I'm still very... And I want to go to sleep.
I see that. I can see that. I'm just a fan of seeing stuff. And...
Look, you can be excited about it. I'm just telling you, I'm sending all my energy for OlderWatch right now.
No, yeah.
They're my team right now. They're my boy.
Honestly, like I'm gonna be trying to be as objective as possible. I ain't gonna lie. I'm rooting for Jaeger. Not Jaeger, Jolly Roger. I'm rooting for Jaeger too, obviously. But we're rooting for everyone here. Everyone's my friend, and they're all nice. They're all good people.
Except for Deja Vu. Screw that guy.
Hey, May's not that bad.
Deja Vu, I love you.
I was a May main on console when I played on console.
I'm sorry. I was a Zarya main on console.
I've tried to get back into her, but ever since they changed her projectile speed, I haven't really been able to get the hang of it.
I was a master level Zarya PS4 player.
Ooh, Pog. Honestly, that's like bronze PC though.
I got 29 something on competitive PC. I don't really play competitive because I don't hate myself.
Honestly, though, I literally only play it for placements for League.
I mean, I want to do that, but I have to play competitive.
Alright, coming out from the attacking side of OlderWatch, we have goats.
On the opposite end?
What else, boys? What?
Goats? I mean, it's just kind of a Zarya Rein show with a sniper and a up-close DPS. Once again, going with that Reaper. Kind of questionable. I guess they're trying to check out this new Reaper. Know how that works. He is, if you didn't know,
immediately paid for going down.
Yeah, it's a big play. But Shad also goes down. And Erishkigal is also taken down, so it's looking very good for OlderWatch. Yeah, OlderWatch get
Popping
a
off.
couple of picks and forcing.
Oh, wait. I don't think they're gonna be able to retake it though.
No, they're not
got
going to be able to.
something,
They
but
did
they're
get a
not
pick coming out from the Hanzo
Yeah.
using his sonar arrow actually
Yeah.
to get the but a little too late from X Game for you. You want to see that a lot earlier in that
Yeah.
fight. And OlderWatch didn't even get like stopped. They just
Yeah, no.
literally walked forward and nothing
Yeah.
happened.
It was just a tiny little speed bump.
And so that's been happening where vote memes today, when
Yeah.
they've been getting pushes, they don't get as nearly as much out of those wins.
No, they're not. The issue is that they're not winning. They're not winning decisively as much. They're
Yeah.
like people are getting out, and yeah.
So X Game for you comes out. There's a really good purple coming out from Arishka Gold. Taking advantage of that is vote memes today, as they kind of just walk forward after that. Did Paper? Oh, that was Power Dog using his ult.
Yeah.
So you do see on the opposite end a Zarya with it.
Yes.
That's going to be huge, especially
Yeah.
because
They
Kingler
don't-
does not
yeah.
have ult yet.
They don't necessarily have a combo.
Oh, there's Kingler with the ult. Never mind.
They don't necessarily have a combo. However,
I mean, you got Jolly
a
Roger.
big
That's
pick
a
immediately by Paper.
Paper taking out Shad. So Shad's
They
already
look like they're
taken
gonna still
out.
try and push this stuff.
Yeah, Shad's been killed a lot.
I don't
in the early
think they know
fight.
that Kingler has his ult yet. I think they're banking hard on that grab. Although no, they're playing very passively, but they're
Really dumb decision to play passively right there. Paper's able to take out Jolly Roger. Jaeger's also able to get killed. Here comes a Diva Bomb coming out, not really able to do anything, but it does force out the...
again. I don't like that trance. I think the trances in general from both sides have been very iffy today.
I mean, it's... You're learning Zen, and
yeah.
when you're playing solo queuing Zen, that's
yeah.
the first thing you learn, is I gotta live for myself. Paper
Oh,
is
that's
gonna...
unfortunate. Paper going down early.
Yeah, so
However,
everybody kind
that
of
trance
walked
just
forward.
counteracts both ults, and it looks like OlderWatch is gonna take this right now.
Yeah, OlderWatch didn't really have to
They're
use
not
that
pushing
many
point.
ults.
They're not pushing point though. Now they're back on it.
Yeah. But they are very, very, very far forward. Get a very decisive team wipe. So once again, decisiveness, really the difference between these two teams.
Yeah.
Today, a little bit wacky with their team comms. But I wouldn't say they've been outskilled.
OlderWatch has been like a old wise man, going with what works and not trying to do too much new. And memes have, well, been memeing.
Paper comes out with the ult,
Oh,
gets
a
blocked by
huge
Jolly
ult.
Roger. Here comes a huge ult from Jolly Roger. Jolly Roger is just
get as much
doing
as
work.
I would have liked, but it certainly gets the kills that it needed to get.
And they also capped this. Oh no, they didn't cap it.
They didn't cap.
You gotta touch it. Signal. Okay, there you go.
They're getting picks from X Game, but it's coming too late in the fight. He's gotta get these a bit earlier for them to matter.
Yeah, so it looks like he's really getting these attacks when the shields finally do come down. And by then, when you see those goats and they're in your face already, it's usually too late.
Yeah, you gotta start playing around those shields, man. You
gotta start flanking.
So that's why you go Hanzo.
You're gonna play Hanzo against that.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to start flanking and coming in from odd angles.
Oh, huge boop! Oh,
huge boop, not really able to do anything, but
not really able to
Zarya.
do much. Huge fire strike. That was an unnecessary dragon.
Yeah,
Gotta be budging these ults better.
I mean, it's so much just like
it's so much.
reaction.
Yeah, exactly. But at a point, like there's a point where like you have the time to notice that I don't need this here. I shouldn't use it, and that was a point where I think that you should have noticed that.
Deja Vu was playing
regardless of
Pharah
win.
for a small part and immediately switches back to a Junkrat instead. I would have rather had him stay with
Yeah, I'm
Pharah.
not understanding these swaps. These are like we mentioned they don't have a coach, and you see that coming in.
I mean, it also could be they're afraid of this ceiling. Kamehameha Wave coming out from the Moira, not really able to do anything. Jolly Roger and Paper both swap picks, but OlderWatch does have player advantage, and they're kind of. I mean,
X Game popping off.
Yeah, X Game for you has been the only person really. Vote memes today to really do anything on these pushes. So Deja Vu is able to take out, and finally, OlderWatch gets taken down.
Yeah, they're so close. They're so close to cap though. Although that's a big stagger they got right there.
Huge stagger right there.
Another big.
So you do not like that if you are.
No. No, you're getting to that point where you can't say, okay, we have time. At this point, you want to get as much time on the clock as possible, and when you're getting staggered like that, it's unnecessarily staggered, and it's going against your main goal right now, which is to cap point it as soon as.
So you're gonna see a lot of Qs coming down.
Yeah,
pretty
this
soon.
is gonna be a very, very beautiful fight. So
There's gonna be a lot of
if
particles.
any of y'all don't like flashing lights, I suggest you a very.
Here comes the first ult coming out from Paper. Is able to get people knocked down, but not able to do anything. Wisco Tangy takes out Paper, but in response, a Graviton, Dragatron.
Is it gonna be enough? Is it gonna be enough though?
Both get killed.
Shed is able to take out Deja Vu. X Game popping off! Oh my goodness!
So X Game for you finally listened to us and doing doing damage during the fight as opposed to the end of the fight.
Good job on you. Good job on you there.
On the opposite end, I don't know about the Ashe pick right now.
No, I think they swapped for it to the far. Actually, they're back on the far now. So might get. Actually, no, that's them on. What am I talking about? I don't get this.
Jaeger gets taken out by Paper. What happened there? Is he just
I don't
not
know.
in a good position?
I think he might have gotten forward by something. But I'm not sure quite what that could have been.
Ice Cygnus does take out Deja Vu. X Game for you is able to take out Fabtastrophe, so
They
OlderWatch
gotta
has
get
to
out
fall
here.
back.
They can't get staggered here. They
So-
have to pull out. They have to
Yeah.
hard reset right now.
So it looks like that Junkrat stopped Goats, and then once the Goats stopped, it's just all been vote memes today.
Yeah.
As OlderWatch, they kind of have had ult advantage, but they
Yeah.
haven't been really
They
able
had
to
ult advantage,
use
but they
it.
haven't been using it.
Shad does
big
take out a
kick off
Rishka Gold.
Shad, though. Is Shad
That's
gonna
gonna
get a
be-
5k again?
I want to
Save
see
the
that
match.
5K.
I want.
Here comes the Zarya ult. That is a really good ult from that Zarya. Here comes Shad with the explosions.
As much though, I'd say. Oh, Deja Vu.
Oh.
I thought that could be a.
Are they gonna be able to live long
Are
enough?
they gonna be able to cap? Are they? I don't think they might. They might not even be able to. No, they're gonna be able to touch, but. Are they? Oh, just barely.
Just barely. Really good
Just
plan by
barely.
the Ashe to try to push him
A
away.
huge
Here
kill,
comes
though.
a oh my god, Jolly Roger
a
with
shatter,
a huge
yeah.
shatter. Yeah, but here comes a bunch of ults, and that's going to be a big ult coming
That's
in
gonna
from
be
Deja
anything.
Vu.
That-
Yeah,
they're
unless
not gonna
Shad
be
can
able to
do
cap-
something from behind. Shad gets taken out by X Game for you. X Game for you.
Nano Break though.
Really
Nano
close.
Break could do something. No,
Not
that's
going to
gonna
be
be
able
it.
to do. Unless something really strange happens. Ice Cygnus does
That's
come onto
it.
the point as Tracer. And they're going to try to just stall as much as possible.
It's
kind of
simply a matter of time.
Offense stall. Zarya ult does come out, not really able to do anything. Reinhardt gets pushed
Big
back.
pin. That was a good pin there. Paper. Paper
You
seems
might-
to be rising to the challenge and starting to win Ryan Duel. Like seeing that. Good Ryan Duel is always a good thing.
So
As much
another,
as much as I've become a fan of Jolly Roger.
another thing right there is obviously they didn't get that third cap.
No.
So, but they did not.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's gonna basically be
dominate.
they're gonna basically have memes are gonna basically have
You run stall right here. If
yeah, you're right. You're at
PMG.
stall as hard as possible, and then swap to like go something on the point.
I want them to be playing. I'm
You kinda
telling
want
them
them-
you can play May now.
You get one of the shortest time boosts at the last point on Blizz World. So
I don't like that short time boost. But
Yeah, it's weird. I don't get how they calculate that. Assuming they have some like they look at stats and stuff.
some algorithm.
I don't quite know what it is, so I don't like.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Looks
don't
like
know what
on defense. Another.
It's gonna be basically the same comp that they ended off their attack with, except Shad's on junk to Farah.
This Ashe has been kind of doing stuff, but I'm not sure. I just play Widow.
It's been yeah, like the Ashe. What are you getting out of the Ashe at this point?
I mean, every once in a while, those fires
like
are nice.
not any offense meant, but I haven't really noticed it. Like it's been mostly absent. I don't understand why they're running it. I don't know if I don't quite know.
This is another weird
Yeah.
ghost coming out.
Yeah.
From Vote Memes today, they are going to continue running X Game
Yeah.
for you on that Hanzo. He had such great success. You don't really want to leave him with that. But it's going to be weird running this in Goats. Ooh, I mean, Storm Arrow with Goats, I guess, works pretty well. So, We're gonna see if that's gonna be able to do anything.
What I'm gonna hope for is him battering that Ryan shield with the arrow. That's a very effective shield break technique, and I definitely don't like it when it gets done to me. So
here comes the
big flank, a huge flank coming out,
and they do get the high ground on top of the building next to
and
the
Jolly
point.
Roger, he seems kind of lost. He doesn't quite know where to be.
Yeah, this is not a very common strategy.
It looks like they're the ones defending.
But Vote Memes Today's kind of taking their time right now.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see them maybe do a little bit more. But they have to be forced to run.
They should be pushed. They should have pushed that earlier.
Kingler's in a bad position.
Yeah.
Kingler has to get back on top of this building. Shad does take out a Rishkagul, so in a good situation, looked like for Vote Memes Today, but maybe playing that Hanzo did not work out as well as they thought it was going to be. He does have really good ult charge coming out.
That could be oh my goodness!
Get a double kill in the Kamehameha.
Fire though.
Tire does take out
I would have
only
liked, but it might be enough. It might be just barely enough.
Can someone take out Kingler? Look at Kingler go!
Kingler!
Is Kingler a DPS? Forces out a Zen ult!
DPS player at SMH?
Forces out a Zen ult!
Yes,
questionable Zen right there.
Yeah, that was again a questionable coming out.
Here comes a Bob.
A bad Bob. That was a bad Bob. There's no two ways about it. That was an objectively bad Bob.
So the problem with Bob is he's really difficult to aim, despite being something that should be easy to aim. And
his hitbox is just so big that he and if he even vaguely clips a corner, even something that a normal hero would just kind of slide past, just stops.
So that is a big big run-in from Vote Memes Today. Their Moira did walk really far forward. That on purpose.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter if they die because the card has to take so long to come. On the opposite end, I don't really see this Ashe.
Huge!
I mean, of course, the Ashe just got a kill right there. I just cast a curse right there. Shad is able to take out Kingler, and Fabtastrophe is able to take out Rishkagul. And it looks like OlderWatch now.
They should be pushing this. They should push this hard. They should push this hard. Get these staggers.
Yeah. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to get any of the staggers.
They didn't take the opportunity when it presented itself. Again, something I've noticed on both sides today.
Yeah.
But coming out the Briggle, this could be big.
Yeah, so we already see. All right, we're gonna Q's press, guys. Q's already coming in. Shad from behind. Nobody's really paying attention to Shad. All of a sudden, Reinhardt is
right like the bird of your ass. This is the fucking death right here, boys.
Bob coming out. I don't know if this Bob's gonna do anything. It's hard to run Bob against Reinhardt because, like, you just put press
Shad,
though. Shad comes from behind, and Wisco Tengi. The Bob is able to pull everybody back.
Like I slightly missaid last map. Every single person on OlderWatch are they're so clutch, and you can't really hard focus one of them because then another one of them is just gonna pop off.
And really, what Shad's been doing isn't really anything special.
It's nothing special. It's just getting in the right position and not being dealt with.
Yeah, what he's been doing a lot is conch mining on top of them, and then just raining death from above.
Yeah, exactly.
So, here comes the go comp, down the weird hallway. They figure it out.
Big
Kingler
sleep
gets
dart.
slapped.
A big sleep dart coming out.
Not really taking advantage of it, though. If you see that sleep come out, you gotta tell everybody, hey, let's go through this building.
What a pick right there.
And here comes Power Dog with the ultimate. Paper does get taken.
Dragon comes out, but it's gonna be counter.
Yeah, Dragon came out a little bit too late right there.
They're using too many.
That is a big shatter coming out from Jolly Roger, and it looks like OlderWatch is just going to clean up again.
Look at that ult. Look at the ult. Look at the ults though. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was. They had so many that they could just use like 3 ults.
Yeah, and I think they wanted to switch anyway, so I think they were not in any hurry to.
Yeah.
Or not in any They're gonna run this
again. Take notes from Shad here. Very good spot to play Junkrat on. If you can see him on the stream right now.
How many times have we seen Hamster being played in our Owlet matches? Here comes a Tire coming out.
Huge Tire!
Kill, and
triple,
a D-Max.
Basically a triple kill.
Shad is going to come in and clear out.
Shad, please, they have families.
I mean, somebody's got to just play. Just play Widow. You don't. You one shot him.
They are though, and he's just hiding.
Gotta take him out. Hamster does come out, boops
A
up
big
Wisco
shot
Tango.
coming out from Deja Vu.
And here comes a Kamehameha wave coming in from Kingler. But a good Zarya grab in response from Wisco Tangy. But Jolly Roger does get taken out, so that's a big part. Deja Vu
Shad
finally
once
takes
again.
out Shad. I told him about what the
Shad
strategy
once
was.
again, though, every fight he seems to get, like, at least a kill or two.
Deja Vu
Like-
is able to get the Zarya also, by the way.
Like, I'm already thinking about who my MVP is be, and I genuinely can't decide between Shad, maybe, Deja Vu or Paper. Yeah, even, like, everyone has done something to deserve it in this match so far.
I'm going with Jolly Roger, personally.
Yeah.
Bob coming out on top of the point. Good Bob, but everybody just runs away from Bob.
Could be a big tire.
Big tire coming out,
my
another
goodness.
double kill. Deja Vu next game. Oh, it's a triple kill because they get the Somebody's
Oh my
got to
God,
deal with
Shad.
this.
Deja
Just
Vu's
like
getting some Deja Vu right there.
Vote memes today looks like this is their last opportunity. All that's left is a hamster on the point, and that is going to be
They're
it.
not gonna be able to touch, are they?
No. OlderWatch wins
GG.
3-1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a 3-1 victory for OlderWatch
Yeah.
over Vote memes.
Yeah. That, again, like,
Of the game.
they're just, there's no other way to say it other than that they were too.
I mean, what really happened here is, first of all, somebody's got to
Someone's
learn.
got to deal with Shad.
Nobody wanted to deal with Shed. It's because of Jolly Roger being such a pain in the ass, too.
Yeah.
I mean, they just have really good teamwork right there, and I mean, I can't say anything else.
Yeah. No, it's simply a. Yeah, it's like every map it was like it's only a matter of time until they start winning. Like no matter how they start off, and they didn't start off the best, mind you, but as soon as they got things going and they kind of got into it, they were handily winning these fights, fight after fight after fight. Even the ones they lost were so close that it could have gone either way most.
Yeah, they didn't really get like any type
Yeah.
of like huge losses where they would just get team wiped. It was
Yeah.
always they would stall, they would fight for
Yeah.
every single point.
Yeah, they fought for every single inch that they wouldn't give them an inch,
And that was the big
it showed.
difference. is
That,
Vote
again,
memes-
and vote memes helped that though because
Yeah.
they were playing so passive,
yeah.
and they was just they can't do that against a team that's not giving you any space. Like
Can't do that against
yeah.
goats.
Yeah,
Can't be
Well,
passive against goats,
yeah,
guys.
like you gotta just literally put every single thing you got into, it. And they didn't, and it shows on the scoreboard.
All right, Gazorp, I want to go to sleep. I am very tired.
All right,
if you want to do an interview with someone, you can go ahead, but I'm getting the hell out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, big shout out to my boy Noah. He was the producer for today. Producer Chan. Big shout out to Gazorpazorp. This was his first cast,
Thank
and
you.
despite us both making a huge mistake on
Oh,
Lunar
dear.
Colony, we did pretty well. And also, big shout outs to everyone out
Yeah.
there who watched this.
Thank you guys so much for watching. A lot to have like match on the main channel as my first cast. So thank you,
You know
to the people who scheduled that. Hope I didn't disappoint.
You know that thing you can do with
And-
your hands to make a heart symbol? I'm doing it
Yeah.
right now for all the viewers out there.
We need face cams.
Nobody wants to see
We
me.
gotta go to the caster desk, boys.
All right, good night, everyone. Have a great
Good
night.
everyone. Producer, if you could